My name is Yatrika Ajaya, and I joined Navatman a little over a year ago. I moved to New York City to begin my master's in social work here, and grew up in California, so I was far, far away from home, really missing the community and everything that I'd grown up with, and really felt a deep need to connect and maintain my dancing. And so I asked my dance teacher, who are there people in New York that I can join and dance with? And she was like, oh, there's someone, Sahi Samba Murthy, she started a company there, check her out. So that's how I found Navatman. And I really liked the feel of the company and the people that I met. They were very open and welcoming, and just the love for dance, for the art forms, was so apparent in everything that's how I came to be with Navatman. So I have a little bit of a unique story, as many can probably guess upon first glance at me. My parents converted to Hinduism before I was born, and so they really recognized, and I feel very fortunate that they recognized that the art forms are such an incredible part of the culture. And so when I was 6 years old, they enrolled me in Bharatanatyam classes, Carnatic music classes, and I learned Sanskrit. I have this memory, well, I don't remember, I think I remember from being told this story many times, that the woman who became my guru, Srimati Maitri Kumar, artistic director of the Abhinaya Dance Company in San Jose, came and danced where we were living, about an hour away from San Jose where the company was based, when I was about 2 years old. And the story that my parents have told from this is that I, as a 2-year-old, just watched in complete awe of her entire show and never stopped dancing from that point. And so when I was 6 years old, they went back and discovered where she was and enrolled me in classes with her. So I've been dancing since that time, and it's now 18 or 19 years later, and I still dance as an incredibly important part of my life. Maitli Auntie founded her company 35 years ago. I really love the company that she has created, both from the immense school that she's created as well as the performance opportunities that she provided us. I was homeschooled while I was growing up, and so she would do these dance demonstrations all across the Bay Area as part of the cultural events of schools in the area, and she would take me to do them with her. So I went in, probably over 100 dance demonstrations with her all across for about the Bay Area for about 10 or so years. And I feel that was a really unique opportunity that I personally had that contributed to my love of performing. And also helped me build confidence in performing. They're surprised that I remember a couple places where there was someone else who was dancing that we ended a show and someone's like, you never said the white girl's name. Why didn't you say the white girl's name? And they're like, no, her name's Yatrika. We said it. So they're like kind of, I think there's a feeling that I need to do better and be better to prove that which is weird for me because this is who I am and this is what I've learned and all of that. It is who I am. But there's that feeling I gotta do more because people are gonna be like, I don't know who that is. The art form has absolutely influences me on a day-to-day basis. I think that the perseverance that you have to develop for that to maintain and to continue going through the challenges, through the pain of practices and all of that, that perseverance plays out in every other part of my life and has just taught me many skills that I see contributing to who I am and what I'm able to accomplish elsewhere. I love Navatman. I think one of the primary things is that because it's the love of the art form that brings everyone here, and that's evidence in that they have, a career, a job in so many other areas, and we all come together for this. And the community that it provides was something that really connected with me, that the openness, how welcoming. I have always enjoyed doing nritta more than abhinaya. Partly, I think I have always felt more confident in that area, and that has been more of a strength, and so that's contributed to that. I think also because of what the company back home focused on primarily for us dancers as young, growing company dancers was more nritta focused, so I had the opportunity to develop that more. I think also just the power that can come through, just the power and the energy and everything that can come alive in you when you're doing nritta. I think the arts in general are minimized in today's society and culture, and I think that they have so much to offer, to express things through your body, to express things through music. I think it can be very powerful, and it can be something that speaks across cultures, across different backgrounds, and I think it's something very valuable that everyone should have access to be able to feel and be able to have that expression.
What's your favorite step?
The days.
What's one advice you want to give audiences?
To be in the moment. So often, even as an audience member myself, sometimes I'll be thinking, oh, what are they going to do next? Or thinking back to something that they maybe just did, and then I lose that present moment. And so just being fully in the moment, watching everything.
What's a dancer or musician who inspires you?
I would say that over the years, my own guru has inspired me a lot, and C.V. Chandrasekhar sir. One of the things I remember him saying or hearing someone say that he said is that when he can no longer do Muramandi, he will no longer dance. And he's still dancing, he's still doing Muramandi, and is he, 75, 80 years old now? And I think that's incredible.
Yeah. What's the last thing you do before going on stage?
I say a prayer and hope things go smoothly.
Is there a venue that you want to really perform at?
So my sister, when she went to India, got to dance in Chidambaram temple, and I feel like I'm scared, and I don't necessarily see myself ever doing that, but I think if there was one venue to choose, that would be where. Yeah, I think one of my biggest challenges was when I was preparing for my Arangetram. I was 15, 16 years old, and I started to experience a lot of knee problems, and it was the first time that I was faced with the idea that maybe I would have to stop dancing. And I remember being completely heartbroken about that, and I'm surprised I'm actually feeling like a little bit teary now, but that was really hard. I took about 5 months off right before my Arangetram. I kept going to classes, I would do my hands, I would stand there. And then about 3 months before he was like, I guess he gave me the go ahead, my doctor, but I started practicing, and I haven't had serious problems since then. But that was something that really, really scared me, because dance is just so much to me. And then I think the other one was moving so far away from California for the first time, but luckily I found Navatman, so I'm able to stay connected.